Good afternoon, everybody. It's about, I guess about 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. I don't really know. Anyway, I was in an accident the other day. I want to show you guys what happened in my van here. An 18-wheeler kind of cut out in front of me there. Let me turn this around. It's kind of bright out right now. 18-wheeler pulled out in front of me. Cut me off there a little bit. And this actually hit underneath the back of his trailer, so it's like halfway back of the trailer. And luckily I got out of luckily there was no ditch or anything like that where I was able to jump up on the curb with the other side to get out of his way. And my mirror, I got it jet tacked back in there just so I can have some kind of mirror going on there, but it's all broke. This got that messed up my hood. Yeah, nobody got hurt or anything like that, just did damage. Got my hood here. It's really bright out. I hope this is showing up okay. Messed up my fender. I don't even think nothing of this, I don't think none of that plastic's broke. I'm sure there's some brackets and stuff in there's broke. This gap right here is pretty big. I can hear some wind noise now around my door, so something's a little jacked up right there. And over here where I had to jump up on the curb, it didn't really do nothing. You can see on my tire, maybe if it's not too dark there. And same thing back here. I got a hubcap missing over here, but right there too. But now I got like a shaking in my van, so I don't know if something's jacked up underneath of there where I jumped up on the curb to try to get out of his way. But that's the extent of it. It just kind of crinkled my fender up a little bit. My hood, I ain't even tried to see if it'll open up, and my mirror got messed up. Let me see here. I'll show you exactly what happened here. Turn on the light a little bit, give us a little more light here. So I'll use this thing that I use sometimes. So this is what happened here. Here I am. I just pulled out of the carpet store here, going down the road. Actually right here, here's the semi right here. Here's the semi right here. And hold up. I'll get all mixed up here. He was actually here. He was here and I was here. Well, he got over in this lane, coming up here like this. When he got over in that lane, I come around and got beside him here. What he was doing, he come around to get here to make this wide turn. I didn't know it, so when he got over here, I was beside him and he went ahead and turned with me right here beside him. So there was a big sign here. And luckily I was able just to jump over this curb right here and come up here, and this is back here is where he was coming to drop off his load and stuff like that. So he switched over lanes. Here I was going to make a right hand turn up here anyway, right down the road just a little bit. So whenever he switched lanes and got in the left lane here to make this wide turn, I didn't know that's what he had in his mind, but he done that. So I went up here beside him. Like I said, we're right here at the carpet store. It's only like 15 seconds from the time I pulled out until this happened right here. So when he pulled out, when he went that way, I got beside him, and then he come right up, crunched into my van sideways right here. Crunch. So right all over the side of my van. Anyway, that's just why. Luckily nobody got hurt. The truck driver was okay and all that good stuff. Nothing happened here. It was just all nice and slow and stuff. So it just kind of boogered up my van a little bit. I'm not too happy about that. I love my van. Talking about one of my hobbies the other day, woodworking. I gotta do some woodworking. I've yet to do any since I've been here, but I got a bandsaw and a planer, a scroll saw, a joiner, a bench press or a drill press, and a big Craftsman table saw, and then I got a bunch more little hand tools, you know, little stuff around. But anyway, sometime I'll show you guys some stuff that I've made. These are some projects here in the making This is a project in the making here. But anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with flooring. I just, sometime I'll show you guys what, excuse me, a few things I made, if you would like. I just wanted to show you guys what happened to the van there real fast. Go Monday to get, take it and get an estimate. Got to be in the shop Monday. Yeah, we're all good. Thank you, Daniel. Anyway, we're going to go to the shop Monday, and they'll tear it all down, and the insurance adjuster will be over there Tuesday to give an estimate, and they'll put me in a rental van until the repair gets done. So have to switch out all my tools, and I'm sure there won't be no shelves or nothing like that. So it'll be a little bit of inconvenience and stuff like that, but it is what it is. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm excited about getting those running. I just did a little diagram. You have to go on there and watch the whole thing there. I don't want to run over it again for the sake of people that's been on here for a minute. But if you'll just tune back in and watch the whole thing there, I just really explained it on my little whiteboard there. I'm a woodworker, flooring guy as well. Cool. This might interest you then. Let me come inside and I'll show you a couple things I've made real fast, okay? It's something fun to do on the side. Keep you doing something. Wife is sitting over there eating. So this little guy right here, it's a little bandsaw box I made out of a piece of wood. I just left it all natural, the log and everything. I like the gray old look to it. A little drawer that comes out. My wife keeps a few rings in there. And this one right here was just made out of some scraps like I showed out there in the building that was in the progress. This is just some scraps that I had left, so I just kind of glued them up and made a little box out of it. This one right here, you guys see that? Go check us out on Facebook. That's my mainly my wife's. She deals with that kind of stuff. Tree root design. It's on Facebook. Dang, Christian, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate that. That was super awesome. Thank you so much. That's actually had a friend of mine, and look at that. I'll just do that. Had a friend of mine in California do that before, and my wife has done it before, but that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Oh, oops. Anyway, this is my favorite one. All these are made out of pallets that I took from the planer and run them through the planer and stuff like that. Join them down, plane them down, get them where they'll glue together real good. And this has got 3 little cubbies in it. And let's see here. It's kind of hard to do. Anyway, you can see how thin I got the bottom and stuff like that. This is my nicest one I ever did. Oops. And go ahead.
My favorite.
Yeah, bandsaw boxes are fun to make. You're right. This is my wife's favorite one.
As you can see, I use it.
Yeah, I said she's got her jewelry and stuff like that in it. This is my second one I ever made right here. Just a little bitty odd shaped little thing there. But that's it for that. And my wife, she does all kinds of stuff. She does a lot more than I do. These picture frames up here, I made them all rustic looking. Actually has our marriage certificate in here. Then we got remarried because this was a courthouse wedding here. So I actually gave her a real wedding. You guys may see the wedding pictures on our Facebook page or something like that. But this is when we got remarried. When was it? Last year?
Last January.
Last January. So.
Dates on it, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess the dates are on it. Anyway, I give her a real church wedding because she deserves it after putting up with me for so many years. But anyway, we made these frames here. And yeah, and Treva, yeah, I hear you. Treva takes woodworking stuff that, you know, she'll buy stuff cheap, and she does the dry brushing and staining and stuff like that. So this was original wood looking, and this is what she does as a hobby. She does all kinds of stuff. She loves to do yard work and paint. All the painting in here, look at the paint. You guys probably seen, look at these lines. She is an awesome painter. Everywhere we move, anywhere we live, she always paints. So she is awesome at that. And she, as well, does all this stuff. She got all in the crevices with the dark stain and made it look real nice and old and stuff like that. So she's really good at that. She sanded it all down. This was, like I said, just all natural wood, just a regular wood look. She stained the top with espresso and then did the dry brushing. Then after she dry brushed it, she went over it with some darker stains in the crevices and stuff like that.
I went over all of it with American.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. I hear you. Okay.
You gotta show them this one thing, though. This is the best thing you can do.
What's that?
The little table.
Oh, yeah. This is another frame that we made. This is my little grandkitties there. And Treva also did this. The dry brushing and staining and stuff like that. That turned out really nice. So she likes to do stuff like that out in the garage, where that we're going to turn into eventually a little kid's room or something.
I did the inside too.
Yeah. She always do the inside of everything to make them authentic rather than leaving the insides of the drawers. Thank you, Christian. He give us a $20 Snapchat or whatever you call it, super chat. Oh, this is another bandsaw box I made. It's just out of a chunk of wood. I sliced it in half. This is a piece of mesquite from the desert when I lived in Arizona. I wasn't real happy with the way it turned out because I tried to cut the drawer out sideways out of the side of it. Oops. And I cut it so much out of the sides where it wants to fall out. So you can see I countersunk some magnets right there and right there. And then also in the back of the drawer, and that holds it in there. I kind of messed up on that. So it's a pretty piece, but I wasn't real happy with the way it functions because I cut too much out of it. Looks like a big moose toe or something right there. I like this real pretty piece of wood. So if you guys want to see more of that stuff, go to Tree Root Design. We've actually done quite a bit of stuff like that, and we're eventually going to get a website up and running whenever I get some free time. And can you show the coconut tree? Yeah, we got a better one in the bathroom. This is one. I don't think it's a coconut tree. It's just a palm.
That one almost died from the heat.
Yeah, we had it sitting over the vent. We can go in the bathroom. Yeah. Por favor, amigo. I showed him that just a while ago. Let me get closer. Here, sunshine on it. There we go. Tree Root Design. That's her Facebook page where she puts stuff up there. So we're doing a bunch more bandsaw boxes and frames and all kinds of odds and end woodworking stuff where she was actually setting up and selling. When we was in Tucson, she would set up at the farmers markets and stuff like that. Here's a couple little cool Hector's. This little candle holder right here is out of a hunk of mesquite. Same thing on that one right there. Just fun stuff to give us something to do when we're not working. Yeah, that's amazing. Hector said, wow, that's an amazing table. Yeah, that's one of her paws. And we got the end tables there to match as well. A lot of this stuff come from her granny and pa, so it's real sentimental rather than valuable. And this is another piece that she just got done doing. Is dry brushed and stained. So that turned out pretty nice too. That's the last thing she just got done doing.
It did. You can show it did look like it.
I don't want to be real long. My battery's gonna go dead. Yeah, she painted that one too. So she just kind of stained over the other one and made it look like that. Do you understand my English? My English is not very good. Yeah, we understand, Hector. Sure do. I guess this will be the last thing right here. This is one more little candle holder thing that we made out of a piece of mesquite. So I wasn't planning on being on here this long, and dude got me talking about woodworking. I always get carried away and get into stuff. Whenever I'm talking. When somebody asks me a question, I totally get off the subject. I wasn't planning on showing all that stuff. I was going to just show you guys my van real quick. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Christian, that was super awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah, T60 said your wife is very talented. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't understand how to send support financially. Do you have a Zella bank account? I don't. On one of the videos I just did, let's see.
I have a PayPal.
Huh?
I have a PayPal.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely a keeper. I heard that. Down at the bottom where you're chatting there, there's a little dollar sign. You can actually click on that, and then you have to fill your information in just one time. And then every other time you do it, you don't have to do all that stuff if you want to. So that's kind of easy way to do that. And again, thank you, Christian Wilson. Is attached. Tough phone number. Okay. You both are very talented. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're out. We just, like I said, I just want to show you the van again, show you what happened and what was going on here. And I definitely got some videos coming up real soon as far as teaching and stuff like that. Okay, thank you, Hector. Again, thanks for all the compliments for the wife. I appreciate it. God bless y'all. FBSB's out.